Hey everyone, it's Joe and Linda here. Hey, it's leap year.
Yes.
Wait, no, it's leap day.
Day, yes.
So you have a rule
Yes,
about
I do.
leap year, which is what? Or leap day?
Are you guys serious? I want to knock this while you're doing this, but we always talk about life being that balance. Okay, if you're gonna do the chipmunk thing while you're there, okay. Sharing becomes very important. All right, now here's the thing about leap day. Every 4 years we get this extra day in the year. I firmly believe it's always in how you think about things, but the calories on leap day don't count. Enjoy while you can. Unfortunately, this is the end of the day, and you're probably going to see this. Like it's going to be another 4 years before it comes back, right?
That's fine. That's why it's extra special.
We're going to enjoy for you.
So, I did a film. I did a video, whatever you want to call whatever we're doing here, of my breakfast this morning.
Yes.
It was pretty profound. So we're going to kind of talk about this a little bit, because everything in balance. Hang on, I could eat a cookie. So, this is my breakfast. It's like cookies.
You know what?
I love it. You gotta refilm this. All right.
You're lucky. There's not like a great big huge pitcher of water or something here right now, because I'm just like, stop it. I'm taking these. All right.
So, help explain
yes. Okay.
the benefits of my breakfast.
All right.
Hang on. Seriously, this is my breakfast.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? And you know what? We always talk about the rainbow effect, because here's the bottom line. Do you ever notice how research, like think of the word research.
I like
So
that.
we've already looked at something, but we're going to look at it again and
Okay.
again and again and again. And they always keep finding new things. So like you get to like my age and you start to recognize the more that you know, the more that you really don't know.
I agree.
And here's the challenge. There's new stuff coming out all the time. I mean, these fruits and vegetables have been around since the beginning of time. And we're still trying to understand what's creating them? How are they hooked together? How does our body use this stuff, okay? But we don't have to worry about that. Here's the bottom line. The different colors, they have different nutrients in them.
Okay.
So you want to do the whole rainbow diet, they call that, all right? So you want to try to get in as many colors as you
Makes
can
sense.
in a day.
Okay.
And M&Ms and Skittles don't count, okay?
Except on leap day.
Except
You've
on leap
established
day. Okay, yes. But you see, you want to try, because different colors have different nutrients in them. And there's so much more in here that we don't understand, but we don't have to worry about it. As long as it's clean, it's organic, it's real, it's all good.
And here's what's amazing. What I think of the biggest shock when I started doing this is like this plate here fits into. I mean, I don't know if I can eat all this, or how long it would take me to eat all this. But yet, when I throw this in that juicer, right, it comes in a nice glass, and I'm able to finish that down. And I think that's one of the biggest aha moments. It was like, wow.
You can
amazing.
get a lot of vegetables in at one time, very simply too. Okay?
And it tastes better. I think this is what I told the camera. I told you guys. You guys are on camera. It tastes much better than it looks, and then it smells.
Yes.
It smells. Which is pretty interesting.
Yeah, it really, and what's fascinating about it, all of these have benefits for us, okay? And what I really love about what you're doing all organic.
Yes.
And this is really important. And there's a whole bunch of different kinds of juicers, and we really don't want to get really complicated things, right? We don't want to, we want to try to keep this as simple as possible. But I want to try to help you understand what's the difference between eating it whole like this and eating it as a juice, or drinking it as a juice.
Okay, so explain to me.
Well, you see, we're doing this because this has got all of the life from the soil. I mean, there are starving people in China, okay? And they literally try to eat the dirt, because everything our bodies need is in the dirt, okay?
Can I now, because this is organic, I don't rinse any of this. So
Fine.
is
You
that
know
okay?
what? No, you know what? I would still rinse it.
Damn it. I just wanted to see what her answer was.
Farmers, maybe.
It's good. I do rinse it, okay?
All right, good.
Go
All right.
ahead.
So the thing is that, but like everything our bodies need are in the dirt. But in the dirt, we can't use it. Our bodies can't use the boron, the calcium, the magnesium that's in the soil. So what happens is the seeds, as they grow, they will take the nutrients out of the dirt.
Okay.
The sunlight and the rain also add energy to it
Okay.
to make it into a form our bodies can use.
Okay. Well, that's pretty simple.
And this is really cool too, because like different parts of a vegetable and a fruit have different properties, okay? Because the root is what's going to draw nutrients from the soil. It's going to be the richest in the soil, okay? And then the stuff above the soil is going to be grabbing most of the energy from the sun. You see, so it's always good to have like different parts and all of that. They all have something different. But here's the coolest thing about fruits and vegetables. So this is ideal just to eat, but like Joe was saying, it's hard to get all of this in at one time.
Yes.
When you juice it, what ends up happening is you take the fiber out and you just get the juice part of it. And this is really important because when you eat this, okay, and you get the fiber inside, fiber is hard to break down. And it's important, especially if you're constipated and stuff. Fiber is what creates that bulk that keeps things moving. Okay. And don't put it down your pipes, okay? Because pipes don't expand, all right?
It's a different
thing is, it's totally different than an intestine, all right? But what happens is it creates that bulk so things keep moving along. But because of that, it will sit in your stomach for a while. And some of the vegetables, I mean the nutrients and the enzymes, all the different good things that are in here, they kind of decrease in quality and quantity over time. What happens when you juice it, you take the fiber out and all you have is the juice. So now the juice goes straight from the stomach into the bloodstream. Full nutrient capacity, like everything your body needs is right in there. It goes right into your bloodstream. So it's the fastest way to get the most benefit from your vegetables. And like you said too, without a doubt, you can get so much more in one glass than eating a plate of it.
And this is probably why you got to make sure you're close to a bathroom after you do this. I read about that. That's probably what I read about that, right? So for those of you that are challenged, just juice. Watch what happens. All right, well that makes sense. I mean, that's pretty simple.
Excellent.
And I didn't understand the difference between juicing and eating it, so it's really all about when you're juicing it, you're just
they're both really good.
Okay.
You know?
Well, that's important.
If you got a lot of cleanup to do, if you got a lot of problems going on, it's best to juice it.
Okay.
Okay? But ideally, like look at all the different colors in it. Most of our diets are beige and gray.
Okay.
Okay? So look at the colors in here, and each color.
And it's here's the other thing. It's so much easier for me to juice something because I don't think I would eat this in a day.
Oh gosh, no. Most of us
2 days.
Seriously, yeah.
But to have this at one sitting, and to start this off in the morning, I feel so energized. It just almost feels like I supercharge myself for the rest of the day.
And there are different kinds of juicers.
I can eat those cookies.
No, you can't. No, but truly, you know what? Honestly, you're right. It is always about the balance. You go to time, you think about the foods, all right? It's just recognizing when we say balance, we mean some good and some bad. And most of us do not recognize how much bad is really out there. And that's our goal here, is to help you see that and learn about it and balance it out.
Well, that one helped. Thanks, Linda.
You're welcome, Joe.
See you guys.
Take care.